Hey, what is going on, truth lovers? And welcome back to more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So, glad to be hitting this game up again. I am fresh hot off of finishing, what was it called? Oddworld New and Tasty. So, looking forward to polishing this game off too. Not sure what will start after this is done, but we're still a fair bit away. So, with Assassin's Creed 3 and now Oddworld finished. Very much looking forward to the next two games we'll be starting there. Talking a bit vaguely just because I'm not entirely sure when this is dropping in relation to the new stuff, so I'll keep stum for now. But here we are. Thank you. Ah, yes. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law? You remembered that, did you? Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder, to the occupant of this room? I'm not sure. Not sure on what grounds? Well, I actually defended someone in court here only yesterday. Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realised, and so promptly too. The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence? Yes, trust. He didn't do it, did he? Ha! My dear fellow, I haven't the first idea. Damn. Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate? Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, there are two facts that I can state quite unequivocally. The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room, and there are witnesses who swear to having seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say. And one more thing.
Oh, what is it? Tell us.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something. Mr. Sholmes said as much before, actually, didn't he? Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
As yet, our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help establish his innocence.
No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into his secret. Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course. And he's gone. A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room. He didn't leave it all. The pen. The pen is not important. So can we converse? We cannot. What if we examine him again? Excuse me. Yes, so true. To be or not to be? That is indeed the question. To be or not to be brushed off? That is the question. And the answer is all too clear.
Let's leave him in peace, shall we?
Sure. Right there. Looks like we will move around. Hey, prison. Maybe he's done. Damn. Such a lovely prison tune. Pleasant, definitely not a real word. Come on, this doing anything for you? Nope. What about this? Oh, of course, we go to Garadeb's room. Ah, of course.
Ah, you pair again.
So weird that he stirs his tea with a pipe.
Tell me, was the detective chap, I forget his name, still hard at work down there? Yes, rings a vague bell. All that detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid.
Well, he's in his element down there.
Jolly good show. Another cup of tea, if you please, Joan. Now then, why don't you tell me what... Ah! For the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what you're bally well doing?
I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Ah, yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave if you'd be so kind.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk of young foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you can see yourself out.
According to him, he's hiding something. And since no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging. Let me dig. No. What? What's he doing? What's he doing over there? How'd he get in? Aha! We meet again, my dear fellows.
Good gracious, when did you sneak in here?
At your service.
Whatever were you doing over by the window?
I am given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madam. Yet, sadly, cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. So, I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window up here.
Well,
Keeping an eye to one's windows at dusk is the prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering. Definitely isn't. And one other thing. Oh, me? I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind. No, not a deduction. Please, no. Wait, he's not talking about, is he? I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon.
Do you mean?
No, please. There is a mighty secret in this modest room. My eyes see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared. I think so. There is just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let us conclude the matter before dark. Here we go. Oh, okay. Thought I was going to go straight into the cutscene gimmick. Though it would seem you are a military man of considerably distinguished service. Your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what one might call first rate. I'm afraid, sir, that it is all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I have been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements.
I beg your pardon.
The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care.
Eh?
And the second is that as a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you. Look! The old man's broken out in a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems his conclusions are both spot on.
How? How could you possibly?
How could I possibly know, you mean to inquire? The answer couldn't be simpler, sir. For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts. And I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed. So, shall we begin once again?
Logic and reasoning spectacular!
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to go into.
The game is afoot!
Nature of the beast. Love the little animations on these mini cutscenes though, as long as it is a tangent. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see. Click. That a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls. Wrap it up, click. Thus we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Okay, so far so good. Ah, for a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance leads us directly to the answer. A lion? What? The true nature... Yeah, he didn't like that. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue. So he's got one wrong, but one right as well. Yes, though an army man, you appear unimposing at best, a fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts.
What is this piffle, I ask you?
Click. Yeah, he just walked into his house unannounced and he's like, you did it, didn't you? And there's a lion hidden here, isn't there? He's like, what are you on about, mate? In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact, that you had a living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house.
What?
Damn. Yet, living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you had imagined. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Well,
Yet, as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madam?
why is he putting it all on her? Me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is?
What? Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. Okay, for protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
Ah!
Okay, interesting logical step there. But she didn't like that, that was a question mark. Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion at Batty Circus, what? A travelling show currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have observed the tents. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe.
I most certainly did not.
I believe I have made my point.
Ah, and he has to go through the second point as well, doesn't he?
The fearsome beast which ran amok in this room was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire.
Well, that's not much evidence, mate.
Conclusion of rampaging Asiatic lion. Topic 2. Yet, just quickly move on before anyone can interject. Aftermath. Now. It is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible.
Why would he gasp if none of this is true?
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm.
Okay, he didn't like that. This guy's like 1 for 4.
Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage.
Nonsense, man. I simply...
But what we must now ask ourselves is the true cause of this pain.
Click.
Why is she winking? And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer. The cannon, surely. No, I was going to say you got shot in the armour for cannon. Yes, it is this pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer. They didn't like that either. Every envelope contains another demand for payment. For cartloads of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. And so, you had no choice but to let it go.
Yes, well,
Why is he saying yes? That's only going to spur him on. Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable?
Wrap it up.
Oh, yo, I didn't see that. I only saw the tube gimmick.
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over there.
Potentially a fire that was put out.
A very expensive woolen carpet, if I am not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me. Wobble.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst?
Okay, where's she looking?
This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Look at those giant bullets. What? Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes. There is no creature more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. Was it or was it not once said by a certain noblewoman, if they have no bread, let them eat cake?
No, he got that completely wrong, and it's not relevant.
Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
No, that's also not true. Whatever do you mean?
Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There is only one logical conclusion, and it will be 100% incorrect. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet. That is weird. The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lion I once saw in India.
Weird. Carpet gnawed on by the starving lion.
Incorrect.
He's not very good for animal facts, is he? Didn't he get the snake thing well wrong? It was something like snakes can't climb, and he was like, what?
Thus concludes my gimmick. Boom.
They're all so shocked.
Oh no.
Ah! What is the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding hot tea all over me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I didn't notice.
Another lie. My deductions can be startlingly sharp. It stands to reason that your cup runneth over. Well played. Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times too.
Yeah, because you get them arrested when they're innocent. Oh. Sorry to butt in again, but could I make an observation?
Why, certainly. What is it? Again.
Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could have fit inside a room of this size?
Indeed, it is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense.
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird philosophy to base your life around. But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside the realms of common sense as well? But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely him and his maid would have been hurt. Or worse.
Ah, that's where you are stuck. No doubt the former military man held his own against a beast using that large cannon.
I thought you said that they sold the line to the circus. And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard of a lion that drinks tea.
Yeah, it's the tiger who came to tea, not the lion. Ah, my dear woman, it occurs to me with some regularity that irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on Great British soil, they are infused with a highly inappropriate taste for afternoon tea.
Oh, what a glorious notion!
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, snails and worms and stuff like that have a cup of tea. You nonsensical buffoon!
Well then, it's your turn to shine again.
I had a feeling that was coming.
A slight massage, that's all his deductions need. You can do it.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward.
We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with his case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile,
whatever the motivation.
At least, that's what I want to believe. I'm going to guess it's not relevant, but Garadeb might somehow know something that he'll share at the end.
Let us start again. No, from the beginning. You shut the hell up and get ready for the mashing through as fast as you can, spectacular. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Nature of the beast.
Okay, we can get mashy here. How many lives we got anyway? Supposed to find out soon. Yeah, man. Okay, so far so good. Ah, so it's not a lion. Okay, so he was looking behind him.
Can we save here? Damn it, maybe we should have saved before. I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
No, but if you observe his reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room.
Yeah, something of a very fierce nature.
But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
We must follow his gaze. That will lead us to the true answer.
Damn it, we can't save. What? Photograph frame. Mortar shells.
Check this quickly.
What's this photograph?
It appears to be from his wedding. He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out his bride.
Oh, maybe he threw the picture. No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there.
Take that!
Sure. Did it work? Oh god. Behind a lion statue on the mantelpiece, almost deliberately hidden from view, is a photograph. Though I have yet to examine it in detail, I can assure you that it holds the answer. Because I'm employing an extremely advanced detection technique called jumping to conclusions, you see. What spectacularly contrived logic led you to this mindless conclusion?
Oh, well, it's supposed to be a...
Yeah. I thought I'd contribute to the show. This is my show. Kindly perform any peculiar experiments on your own stage. Oh, God. Right, we'll have to save here then. That's very annoying. Sure. Shit. Sorry.
Well, Well, we do know of some certainties that a destructive creature had been at work in this room. Yeah, a photograph is not destructive. Investigate thoroughly enough, find the answer! What did he turn to look at? I don't think he was looking at mortars. That's a bit too obvious. These are shells for the cannon, are they? What a strange place to keep them. Above fire. I imagine they have some significance to him. From his time in the army. Ah, of course. He mentioned a battle to us before, didn't he? Do you remember? He said that he'd been shot in the knee. Ah, that's a clue for later. Nice. Perhaps it was one of these that hit him. If he got hit in the knee with a mortar shell, I don't think he would be around. Yeah, if around that size had hit his knee, there'd be nothing left of it, or him for that matter. He has a Persian slipper, and this man has spent shells. Perhaps it's customary in Britain to display, well, rubbish on the mantelpiece. Can we turn the lion? Pick it up. Well, this is the lion statue he picked out. Yes, I wonder. Perhaps if he did live with a lion, it would prove to be a rather sweet companion. I think that's like a mouse trying to tell its family that the cat around the house is sweet. I suppose it is a bit of a flight of fancy, isn't it? Anyway, the beast we're looking for is something else. Let's have a good look around. This has got to be the picture, but maybe we can somehow examine further. Mashing! Yeah. Nice! Wait, is it going to be the picture all along? The glass is broken so you can't see the bride's face at all. But no amount of cracks could hide this woman's plump form. I think powerful will be kinder than plump. Yeah, she certainly looks that. There's a lot of horsepower there. Not someone you want to upset, that's for sure. Oh look, have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it? Yeah, that's an unusual design. It looks like some sort of embellished sunflower. Okay. Maybe it is the mortar shell. This must have been when he was still in the army. He seems to be carrying his rather stout bride effortlessly and beaming a smile at the same time. Unless he was stronger than his younger years. Hard to imagine how he's as thin as a rake. So maybe he's the wild beast. Because if he's strong enough to lift her...
Take that!
Could it be? As we can see from this photograph, 10 years ago you were a fighting fit soldier. No doubt a man of such strength could devastate a room like this in a fit of rage, but that was 10 years ago, sir. Do you not think it's time you tidied the place up? That deduction was wanting in every way. Yes, I was wanting you to hear it. I'm quite proud of it. I find myself wanting never to have heard it. I'm quite pained by it, in fact. Oh, sorry. I'll try again. Shit! Oh, shut up. It's got to be the fat wife.
Take that!
It is the fat wife. The music stopped. I wonder if we should load game just to keep the life, just in case. I think that's the first time we will have done that. But I'm not sure how hard these gimmicks will get. Nice, we should go straight for the wife then. Come on then. Quickly. Nice. Good old hacks. Ooh, the safety save. No, actually, we've hella abused safety saves, but that was only when it was like game over in the courtroom. But it's nice to do this now and again so we don't get backed into a corner. Oh my god, I just noticed the time. That is an awesome place to leave it. So, we got the life we lost back, and we found out it's the fat wife. So, what's he saying here? The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride. Boom. So, half an hour done. We will leave it there, guys. So, if you like the looks of any of these suggested videos flooding your screen at this very moment, then check some of them out. But more importantly, let me know what you thought. If you've missed any of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles so far, then catch up. But, of course, as always, guys, the main thing, I hope you're well. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.